TV party tonight. Mickey's on the couch. Mickey's in the middle. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
You never heard that before, have you?
Yeah, literally they want to play that for me all the time.
Yeah. That's like your theme song wherever you go.
That's what my mom sings to me.
So
I'm
sorry.
just like, okay.
Wow.
So, TV, Walking Dead. Tonight was the season finale. Should we just take a moment to let that soak in?
They did the thing just like you predicted, and I said, no, they'll never do that. But they did it, didn't they?
But who is it?
The cliffhanger, probably the worst cliffhanger in Walking Dead history.
So brutal.
Seriously, guys? Come on.
You guys you're gonna have to watch something funny before you go to sleep tonight. And this ain't it. Because you're too traumatized. We need some grief counseling.
Grief counseling, people.
Yes.
I feel like I'm just devastated. I'm gonna cry even more now.
Yes, someone that we all know and love has been brutally beaten to death, but they didn't let you know who. Which makes it even worse. It's like if you got a phone call that said one of your relatives is dead, and then they hang up.
But I think I know who it is, because if you remember from the...
Oh, we know who it is, but we can't say. You can guess.
I'm guessing because from the comments, I think it's Glenn. Because that's how he died.
I think so.
Poor Glenn.
But that's...
It's so much more brutal.
Why are you trying to kill Glenn? What Glenn
No,
ever
I
did to
don't
you?
want to kill Glenn. I freaking love Glenn, but...
Glenn hater.
That's how he
You gotta think
died.
it's
He was
Asians, don't
beaten
you?
to death. Yeah.
The one Asian in all of the apocalypse.
You gotta save him. He must tell his grandchildren of all the anime.
He's not Chinese, he's Korean.
Same? They have anime over there too. They have like K-pop.
Merle.
Oh man, it was this second half of this season has been excellent. I mean, I don't know, I guess they decided to get their act together and make some exciting
About
television.
time they did something.
I thought it was really action-packed.
We have to wait all the way to October to see how this is going to get resolved, and it's not going to be pretty.
They do this every time.
But they, from a certain perspective, they brought all this on themselves.
Well, here's the thing, too. It's Walking Dead. Nobody's going to survive. All right? So let's all get that through our heads.
Unless you're Michonne.
No one is going to survive The Walking Dead.
Even when she went crazy, she still survived.
Somebody's going to survive.
I don't think so.
It's got to end with some kind of hope.
You don't think Michonne's gonna survive? Remember, she was out in the woods for months alone by herself.
Yeah, but it's The Walking Dead.
It's going to end with Carl as a grown man doing some monologue.
That may be.
That will break my heart.
With the fields of wheat blowing and
And
children
he's, like,
running around.
by
and,
his
That might be. I could see that.
he's
Sort of the Road Warrior ending.
But I
right.
think I would be okay with that ending of the season.
I kind of feel that.
That'll be the end of the whole series. It'll be like, these were the times that were blah, 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 and all the walkers are gone now.
Yeah,
and
I
there's
think I would
nothing.
be happy with that. Like a flashback. He's like,
Some things have changed. When you pass away, you just have to get hit in the head. we don't let you lay around.
I think it would be
Just in
nostalgic because it was just like all the comic books coming up to this. Everything else was like a flashback of him just sitting on the porch drinking tea.
No, it can't be. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I'll be okay
Yes,
with it.
no, maybe.
Maybe. All right, so not only is Walking Dead wrapping, but how many of you have binged watched Daredevil season 2?
Some of them maybe twice.
I know all of you have out there in TV land.
I've seen the original Daredevil movie from the 90s.
I like how that was a
With
nice
Batman? I mean,
You
Ben Affleck.
out there in TV land.
Daredevil season 2 on Netflix. It started a little slow, and I thought, man, they must have really rushed this. And then it got really good. And hello, the Punisher and Elektra show up. I mean, and now Punisher was so popular, they're spinning off a new Punisher series.
What?
Like we didn't all think
But
that
is he
was
really
coming.
going to like kill people though, or is
Oh,
he going to
he-
just punish people?
No, he murders people in their face. Yeah,
I love it. I gotta see it now.
That's what he does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to kill people.
He's the
to be
ultimate
Punisher.
vigilante.
Let's say Daredevil. Also, Legends of Tomorrow, is that right? Off screen?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes, Legends of Tomorrow is on. We haven't seen that yet, so we're going to have to get caught up on that, and we'll talk about that next time. Comics!
Comics. Yeah.
That sounds so good on the camera. All right, what do we got today, Steve and Ashley?
Stuff. Things.
Alright, well, I got Batman and Robin XCON. And there's a lot of cool characters in here, and they introduce a whole lot more to the comic. Oh, you gotta get that one. Yeah.
Show them the whole comic.
Yeah, because they can see that.
There you go.
Now that you've over-focused them.
There's some olds with some news, and it's very, 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 very
As
good
long as
graphics.
it's got
They're
Batman
well
and
graphics.
Robin in it, it's got to
Of
be good.
course, plus the crew. So you gotta check it out on that one. Alright, Steve.
No, keep going.
What else you got? Oh, because you're not just a total DC fan, you're hopping over to Marvel.
Yeah. I like both
Spider-Man.
universe.
She's got some kind of thing about Spider-Man.
It's not the point. Anyway, the Amazing Spider-Man, and this is the Amazing Gray series, which is pretty great. I mean, the graphics are just like any other Amazing Spider-Man comic, and it has some of the same villains, but it's on its own little path. It's kind of what sagas do in a way.
A ver lo que es there? Number 1.4. This is the fourth one.
1.4.
What did he call me?
What did he call what?
I said, let me see it.
No. But yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. If anything, I would go for the Batman one. Yes, I just said
Say
that.
Ashley sent you, and we'll charge you extra. All right.
All right, well. In the
What is this pointing to your nose? Is like dead on, or is it mean
Yeah,
I know
like,
you got boogers?
new
No,
vein of
that's
new
that one.
Marvel #1s. Little Hyperion.
Hyperion number 1!
Everybody's
It's coming
so
at you
excited
fast.
about him coming back. And
You gonna hold it? Okay.
a little bit of a remodel there for him.
I
too.
like that belt. Is he a wrestler?
Yeah, I think that's his championship belt.
Yes. And he has the power of the nukes.
Well, you know, it's an old school character. They got to kind of bring him back the way he was, but newer and better,
He
and
can fly.
cleaner and more
He can-
powerful.
He can lift things. He can eat cheeseburgers. Looks
Hey.
pretty awesome.
I like any superhero that can eat cheeseburgers. Come on.
I'm
Oh.
hungry, guys.
Independence Day. I know you're all getting ready for that movie.
Oh, you want to do it? Yeah.
Guess
you-
what?
Totally do it.
Comic book
Vanna
tie-in.
White.
Oh.
You need that backstory. You need to know what's going on before you get to the movie. Time for the new book.
I'm excited to read this and see the new movie.
It's pretty sweet. There's a lot of cool information in there. You know, if you're a big
You know,
fan
the
of the movie.
director writer of the first Independence Day was the first person to like blow up the White House in a movie. Like just blow it up.
For reals?
And then how many movies since have blown up the White
That's a
House?
good point. There have
Yeah.
been a
Almost
lot of
every
White
single
House
one.
blow.
Yeah. He started a trend.
Explosions.
White House
Some-
explosions.
The other thing I want to show you guys is previews. We get this every month.
So you mean after 3 years we're finally going to
I'm finally remembering to bring previews onto the show. Yes.
We've only been doing this for 3 years, but now you can learn our
This
secret.
is where the comic books come from, people. This tells you everything that's happening in the comic book world.
It's very
Every
helpful.
publisher, go show them the previews.
I will show
It's
them the Bible
humongorongus.
of the comic book.
It comes with order forms, so you can actually order the comics.
Check it out, guys.
That's a service we offer here,
Hundreds
by the way.
of pages.
Hundreds of pages of
hundreds,
comics,
hundreds.
comic merchandise, comic shirts, comic hats,
Manga,
Capes,
manga, toys,
sushi.
models,
candy,
dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Russian
it's all
mail
here,
order
people.
prize.
It's very helpful. I actually need to get mine.
This will show you everything that you want to buy, even the things you didn't know about, and then you can fill out the order form, and I'll order it for you, and then you'll have all the comics in the previews. So
Yes, keep your wallet in a separate room when you look through this.
don't listen to him. Don't listen
Yes,
to anything
it
he
will
says.
hurt.
Come in, just go ahead and open a separate expense account just with my name on it already, and we'll go to town. We'll get you set up.
So that's this week's comics. We'll catch you next time.
Myrtle Beach Bulletin currently has the ability to reach out to over 50,000 locals throughout the Grand Strand. Contact us to be listed as a top pick, like Marshwalk Water Sports, the safest and most affordable rentals on the Grand Strand. The Olive Shop, fine purveyors of olive products, tasters welcome. Murrells Inlet Seafood, voted #1 seafood store on the Grand Strand. Bistro 90, casual fine dining of Italian and American cuisine. Like our Facebook page to enter for our monthly giveaways. Get your name out there with the future of advertising. Myrtle Beach Bulletin.
Movie time! Hey! Here we are, Nerdboard Live, talking about a movie you guys have been waiting for years to see. Batman v Superman, Superman v Batman, Dawn of Justice. What other name could we
Finally,
give it?
we'll know the age-old answer. Who would win in a fight between Superman and Batman?
It appears it's a draw. Although I think Batman had the upper hand when he let him go.
Batman kind of won already.
Are you kidding?
Huh?
Wonder Woman had it.
Well,
That's not part of the...
I know.
Now you changed the,
All right.
the whole
so
question.
critics panned it, couldn't stand it. Poor Ben Affleck looked like he was about to cry when he was reading the reviews.
When do critics ever like a comic book movie, though?
But the fans loved it, and they voted with their dollars. And
I was going to say, yeah, look how much money it made.
Yeah, over $400 million in a weekend. So I think they'll be all right.
Kaboom.
They'll be fine.
I thought it was pretty good.
2.5 hours long, could have been longer. In fact, I hear there's a 3-hour version coming out on DVD.
Director's cut.
Yes.
Definitely want that.
Me too.
I think it's kid friendly. There's like a potty word in the whole movie, and it's at a good. There's 4. Oh, you were counting. You had
Yeah.
like making marks.
She had to make sure.
There was one potty word I caught. There were evidently 3 others that slipped past me. Way to go, Dad. But I didn't take my kids. You did. So that's on you. So anyway, it picks up right where Superman, Man of Steel, left off.
Nice continuity there.
Superbly
Way
tied
to
together.
go.
Don't you think? What do you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I thought they had the good outline of like the timeline because from the comics that's where it was setting up where he was trying to like get everything together. So I thought it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it just picked right up.
From a comic series, very much like the Superman Batman comic, but with a big chunk of Dark Knight Returns slammed in the middle of it.
Yeah, and then the
More of
Doomsday
that.
Death of Superman all mashed in it together. I
That
mean,
was
And a-
interesting.
That's where I was kind
A
of
big old swipe of
That's why I
JLA.
was like, wait a second.
Is this a dream or is this like
This
a
is actually
future?
happening, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he's
Is
dreaming.
this a dream?
And then
No.
I was like, nah, this is actually taking place.
It's Batfleck.
it was, I was entertained through most of the movie. It was contrived. It was cheesy. It was a comic book movie, and that was fine.
Still a comic book.
But then,
But wait, there's
near
more.
the end, this hot chick just appears in the movie, kicking butt.
Yeah.
What?
And the movie just kicked into a whole another level of cool. I think I gasped and then screamed out loud.
Did you fangirl?
Wait,
did.
no?
It sounds like
where-
you fangirl
I
a little
totally
bit.
did.
I fangirled at the moment where he discovered the metahuman files when Cyborg was discovered.
Are you kidding?
yeah.
Aquaman? I was like, yes.
That was cool too, but the whole thing with Cyborg that made it a little more relaxed.
I kept waiting on Aquaman to pop up in the water and go, "Can you guys keep it down up here? What are you doing?
Do you know how hard it is to talk to fish?
Don't make me come out of this water and stab you with my stick." It's really sharp.
But my question is, who was the one doing like the time jump to try to tell Batman that?
We don't know.
I kind of want to think that was Ant from his suit. That looked like Ant coming back from the future, to tell like him that she's the key. That's what it looks like. Maybe I could be like confused.
There was a lot of Easter eggs laid in this movie for upcoming movies. And we'll just have to figure them out and talk about them on TV shows like this.
Right?
But, so, when it ended, Clark Kent's in a pine box, and Superman's being buried somewhere else.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Superman's dead, man. Now, none of us believe he's dead, because
Shaw.
you can't kill Superman.
Superman returns.
Nobody ever really dies in comic books.
Right.
Come on.
Well, except for
Whoa.
that one instant in Deadpool when he did die, when the world ended.
But they're still making Deadpool comics, aren't they?
See, now you're just
Yeah.
gilding the lily. That's
So, alright, what was your favorite part?
My favorite part of the movie was just had to be when like they was going through the files of all the metahumans.
So you like the checking out all the future
Yeah.
Justice Leaguers and getting all those Easter eggs dropped right in your lap. all
Literally,
with
I
a
was
little bow
screaming
on
like
it.
a little girl. I was like, "Oh my god, guys, look! Oh, they're coming!"
Same here. I was like elbowing Lily and trying to like, guys, look.
Did it bother you at all that the Flash was not the same Flash as from TV?
No. He's a great Flash on TV, but I'm pretty sure that this guy's gonna portray it a whole lot better.
More
than-
movie-ish?
Yeah,
Is
more
it?
movie-ish, more of that genre, and more so towards that character. I think
Okay.
he's gonna be a rock star on that level.
Yeah. I was a little bit disappointed because coming from like a Flash Clan like fan, they're all like a bunch of little redheads, you know. And I was looking
something
for.
against redheads.
I was looking for Roy being mischievous and like going around and like messing with people, pranking people, turning off car alarms. But you know, he's just as mischievous.
Well, for me, Wonder Woman popping up had to be the best part, I think, for me.
Oh my
It's just all of a
gosh.
sudden when she was in the full armor, she was kicking butt.
And that background music was awesome.
And she was saying, you know, I've defeated other beings from other worlds before. This isn't my
Yeah.
first rodeo. And then after that, she whips out the lasso and it looks like a rodeo.
And I'm just like,
Yeah, that shocked me at first because they only showed her shield and her sword. I didn't think they was gonna give her the lasso until like the very end, and I was like, oh, she has it.
Yeah.
no, I was
have
like,
the golden lariat. Come
oh
on.
my gosh.
Can't forget that part.
Yeah,
It was great.
but I think true to the ending where like Lois has Superman and Batman's in a corner and Wonder Woman's turned to the side. That scene is like an exact scene from the comic, and I was like,
Oh, yeah.
it's happening.
I like Batman's
Guys,
new
take a
house.
picture.
He doesn't live in the big mansion anymore. He's just letting that rot to the ground.
Yeah.
He's got a little glass box on the lake.
That
Really
came-
modest.
It came and gave me like
Very
a little
much so.
Twilight feels though.
You were
Twilight.
thinking that too?
Yeah,
I was like,
that's
is
Edward
Edward
Cullen.
gonna...
Oh, we have to cut
Like-
before I'm about to get sick. Right
No, but
here.
isn't that the same house they used in like the Transporter 3?
I have no idea.
That's what I was thinking
That house
too.
gets around.
Clearly, it's an awesome house.
Yeah.
I also liked when the editor was talking about talking about Superman. Whenever he clicks his heels 3 times, he goes back to Candace.
He's like, where did Clark Kent go?
know.
He's always disappearing. And somebody was like, I think he went to Kansas. Like, what does he click his heels 3
3
times?
times, and he appears back in Candace. That was like a knee slapper moment for me.
For you?
I
Knee
will
slap
slap
her.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
think
hee-haw
Let me see
moment.
your knee slap.
I think my favorite moment too, with like in the office setting, was he was always bothering that Indian girl to like about Clark. She's like, I don't know why you keep asking me. Ask Lois. Like, I was
Like
kinda
Lois
cool.
has all the answers.
So there's comedy, there's lots of action, there's an epic fight scene between Batman and Superman.
drama.
Yeah.
It's a kind of
Suspense.
a pissing contest between the two. And when they first start fighting, my first thought was, back when I was in elementary school, I always made best friends with the guys we got in fights with. I'm like, so this is how guys become best friends. You got to fight first.
And Mom's. Apparently
So-
Mom's first
and the-
name thing.
Yeah, that was a thing
Yeah.
about Martha. Martha.
Yeah. I feel like I looked too deep into it. I was like, wait a minute, was she like rebirthed in another mom?
No, you're. So, see the movie. It's in theaters. It'll be in for a while. And when the DVD comes out, we'll talk about it again, about that extra 30 minutes and what made it, that extra 30 minutes made it R-rated.
That R rating,
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we will discuss that in length.
Wonder
But it was
Woman,
the
maybe we'll
best
see her
part.
changing her clothes or
Oh,
something.
that would be awesome.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.
Toodles.
Don't go anywhere.
Just kidding.
Wait, we got to find out who's new. Who's new on the couch? State your name for the record.
Mikki.
Bye, guys.
Oh.
XCON time! I love
XCON
screaming in your ear because you jump.
I know.
You know it's coming, but I do it anyway.
I'm like a cat. I know
Oh
it's
man,
coming, but
the weather's warm, the pollen is out. That means XCON is almost here. We are busy, like little bees, planning away, getting things done to make it all awesome for you guys.
So mental.
So before we even tell you anything about it, you should go to this website right here.
Oh, it's up there now? Okay.
Yeah.
As far as you know.
Get your tickets while you can still save yourself a few bucks because you're going to want those bucks to buy awesome stuff inside of XCON. Now, what's new? We have signed the Red Power Ranger.
All you Power Ranger fans,
Steve
we're
Cardenas.
still taking care of you.
Yes, he's going to be there showing off his aerial acrobatics, or at least taking pictures of you and signing autographs. Something to that
I
effect.
was going to say, does he know he's showing off his ear?
I can kind of talk to him. be like,
Surprise!
We're selling
show
him to
me your
Cirque du
morphing
Soleil.
skills?
We got this tightrope.
Yeah, I've heard
Do the
something
thing.
about that, but I'm going to let that go. We have the VIP party is underway, so you're going to want to get tickets for that.
And those are limited tickets.
Extremely limited because we can't have 500 people trying to squeeze into a party.
Once we sell out, there will be no additional VIP party tickets.
This is your chance to hang out with the celebrities in a casual setting, holding a beer or a drink and telling them jokes as opposed to, can I have your autograph? Because it's more like your buds for a day. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Maybe you will be buds. But we also have gaming tournaments. We're getting organized and scheduled
Lots
for
of
lots
them.
of fun gaming tournaments. We're going to have a big gaming section in the corner of XCON this year. So even if you've never played any of these games, we encourage you to go over there and just ask. Somebody will be happy to give you a demo and show you what they're doing and introduce you to all the great, awesome, nerdy games that are out there.
You can learn right there.
At XCON. At XCON. We also are going to have, on Sunday, we always have Nerd Church once a year. You can go to church at least once a year. It's not like, it's like our Easter. It's Nerd Church.
Special!
Pastor Murray will be doing a nerdy themed sermon again. They're always fun. He's the writer of Faith and Fandom books. He's got the third one coming out now. So
Faith and Phantom.
it's pretty cool.
Is that going to be available at the con?
I have a feeling there'll be a stack of
Maybe.
1, 2, and 3 at the con.
Awesome.
The gigantic costume contest that we're having is going to be kind of a big deal. $10,000 in cash and prizes, people.
Oh, what is this?
Biggest costume contest ever.
What
And
about
I
you,
do mean
Mikki?
ever.
Are you going to be in costume?
Definitely.
Are you
I have
entering the
3
contest?
outfits ready.
3?
Yeah.
Are you going to narrow it down
Which
to
is
1?
3
for the
more than I
contest?
have.
No, each day I'll be a different person.
Oh, yes?
It's just like Robin.
All your
Yeah.
multiple personalities.
Awesome.
I don't need costumes for that.
My favorite part is all the good charitable work that XCON does behind the scenes that you don't really see when you're at XCON. But we should try to push that out to the front a little bit more. I mean, we're helping the Boys and Girls Club. We're providing comic books to kids. And we're doing all kinds of other great things with kids' charities right here in our local community. So that's my favorite part.
Kids can learn to read from comics just as easily as anybody.
It's
It
a
was
lot.
actually my first book.
See, it's a lot easier to get kids to start with a comic book and then work them into Pride and Prejudice.
Oh my god.
It really did happen like that. I went from
See?
Teen Titans to my mom was like, here, Learn about some British folk. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, bring me back Beast Boy and Cyborg. So get your tickets right now, because once they're gone, they're gone. No, I'm kidding. There'll be plenty of tickets to get into XCON, but you want to get them now to save some money. The VIP tickets, however, are limited.
Yeah, there's not very many of those to go around.
No.
So I would
Kind of like
jump
a-
on that now.
First come, first serve.
That's
so-
it. You do have to be
Make sure you
21
serve
though,
yourself.
so if you're like 20, don't go on and go get those tickets unless you're going to be 21 by the time the party starts.
We will find you.
Well, we just tell you we're sorry when you come to the door. Saturday night at XCON, Medieval Times has agreed to put on a special XCON show at 8:30 Saturday night.
Just for
What?
us.
Just
At a
for us?
discounted price.
Aw, at a discounted price.
Wait,
Yes.
they're doing a special show for us, and it's cheaper?
And it's cheaper, and there'll be celebrities
That's
there.
mad.
Feels so special.
Yes.
And celebrities?
Yes. So we encourage you to go and wear your costume, and who knows, maybe they'll let you joust.
Can we? Oh, maybe.
That just happened.
I'm not putting them on the spot for that, but I'm definitely going to try.
So jousting now.
We have lots of local sponsors, so we'll be giving away all kinds of great things, so like Family Kingdom, the Speed Park, local restaurants. There'll be lots of awesome stuff for you guys to check out. You'll probably be winning those at the costume contest and other contests we like to do. We like to do trivia. We like to do a nerdy dating game, which is always hilarious. See, she's already laughing.
Sorry.
Yep, we'll be doing it again. So, XCON is coming up. Get your tickets. Don't wait. Look,
It's closer than you think.
it's
Yeah.
good for the community. It's good for you. It's good for us because we put a lot of work into it, and we would hate if you didn't come. And we know who you are. So we'll see you at
We
XCON.
can see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the time of the year. Another XCON is almost here. Grab your money and log in now. Dr. Pup, we're gonna show you how. Just go to xconworld.com. You already know it's the bomb. Comic, toys, games, and fun. Movie stars, anime, I'm not dumb. Party concerts and hanging with me. As always, kids under 12 are free. You better get your ticks fast and save some cash. Oh,